It's the REKK Report. Rekkhan's in the building, giving you the raw and uncut. You know how I do. Sit back, relax. Welcome to my world. We getting it in. Let's get this started. It's the REKK Report.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the REKK Report. Today, I wanted to talk about something. I was actually writing some stuff, but what happened was that I ended up getting a text from a young lady. She sent me a post, and I was like, when I saw the post out, she just wanted to know what would be my opinion about it. She is a post mainly talking about men choosing women, so it had a bunch of choices. In fact, I'll just show it to you. This is the post, and basically it just says, 9 things that we do, that we choose when it comes down to us choosing a woman to be in a relationship with, which is a pretty accurate. The list is it's a pretty good list. But the thing is, she wanted to know, my ranking of it, because she saw it. She was like, I wonder what what's his ranking. Maybe she's interested, maybe she's not, maybe she just wanted to know, because for some reason y'all don't listen to guys when guys tell you what they want and what they're into. Y'all think listening to somebody else saying, oh, she said da-da-da-da. Like, no. So I'm gonna read the list off to you, and then I'm gonna give you my ranking on how I rank from the most important thing to the least important thing. So this is how that goes. Men only. Fellas, rank these things from most important to least important for you when choosing a woman to be in a relationship with. Her career, how much money she makes, education level, looks, shape, homemaking skills, how she makes you feel appreciated, respected, positive personality, mindset, feminine, pleasant, classy attitude / demeanor, willingness to please you sexually. Okay. Okay. With that list, I'm gonna give you my rundown on what do I think. Because, like I said, you want to know what a man's thinking, you actually ask a man what he's thinking, and don't disregard what he's thinking or play it off like, well, that wasn't in Cosmo and that wasn't in essence. No, when you want to know about men, you go ask a man. The same way, if you want to know about women, I go talk to women. So let's get this out the way. Let's get the party started. Yo, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try to simplify it, just so it's only 9. So 1 is most important, 9 least important. Here we go. Number 1, how she makes you feel respected, appreciated. That's the top. That's the number 1. That's the number 1 for me. For any man, like I said, we're going from the most important to the least important. How she makes you feel, it's all about it's respect and being appreciated. The one thing that men require most over everything is respect. Love is there. Like, women require love, men require respect. Like, it's just something that if we don't get that respect, we don't particularly love you as much. We just don't, because it's like, if you're willing to not listen, everything has to be your way, sort of thing like that. It's like, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You have to be receptive to information, even if it's not something to your liking. But the thing is, if you can't respect your dude don't want to be with you. And I'm telling you this because I'm a man. You want to know what's going on with a man, ask a man. And I don't like it. If you can't respect me because I respect you, then I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with someone that doesn't respect me. I don't want to be around people that don't respect me. But the thing is, the way things have been going these days, it's a whole lot of disrespect going on for dudes being disrespected. And let's go, we're talking about men, so in the comments, well, what about this? Like, no, you want an answer. You want to know what men value in a relationship. This is what you do. These are the things that we pick. This is what we look at first. How you treat me. How you treat a man. Are you respectful? Are you appreciative? Hey, number one, that's down the line. Let's just get that out the way. Number two, positive personality, your mindset. All that negativity, all that drama is something that a man don't look for. We want someone to be positive, someone to be uplifting, all that extra stuff. I don't want to have to fight out in the world and then come home and have to fight with you. I don't want to go into round two with the people, with the woman in my house over something that's trivial, some trivial stuff. We shouldn't have to be all that extra drama. It shouldn't even be happening. But you gotta have a positive mindset, a positive attitude about life in general. Everything's not negative, but if you got a permanent scowl, we not having it. So number two, permanent, Number two, like I said, positive. Be positive. All that negativity, I can leave that negativity outside. The one place that you want positivity or you want to be at peace is in your home, around the people that you love. If you can't get that, you don't want to be around those people. So once again, ask a man. I'll tell you. Number three, feminine, pleasant, classy attitude, demeanor. What can I say more about that? I mean, you want a woman that's a woman. I would hope that you want a woman that's a woman that's all in her thing, that's not trying to be a dude. You want to know a turn off that dudes don't like, that we don't like? Call me bro, or call me dude, or something like that. And I'm just like, I don't like you like that no more. Cause he's like, I understand you want to be, cool and buddy or whatever, but no, you want a woman that's about her woman, or her femininity. That you just like, man, she's classy. I want the Claire Huxtable types, man. I want that she nice with what she got on. She ain't got to go all out with some crazy stuff. And it's just like, man, we like that. We like that. So, ladies, wake up. You want to listen? You want to know? I'm giving you the uncut. It is what it is, man. We like what we like. And just because you say so doesn't mean that it is so. We like classy women. We like women that can keep some stuff covered up. Keep the mystery there so we can kind of figure out, what's going on there. And, that's what we look for. So I'm like, that's, like I said, most important. We working our way down to the least important. So let's keep moving. Number four, homemaking skills. What can I say about homemaking skills? It ain't, cook and clean behind your man. It's the fact of being able to cook and clean, period. If you can't feed yourself or you can't clean behind yourself, that's something we don't like. That's something that men don't like. That's something that I don't particularly like. It's like, if you can't clean up, I don't care who you clean up for. If you can't clean up or be able to cook something for yourself to be self-sufficient, if something goes down, the restaurants go down, there's no the delivery services and like that, what are you gonna do? Do you know how to cook? So if you can't cook for yourself, no. I mean, I was lucky. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to do all those things that, people that you are expected to do as an adult, So if you can't do those sort of things, and the thing is, I cook for any woman that I'm with. I cook. You know what I'm saying? She cooks, I cook, we both cook. I can cook my ass off because I was raised to cook my own food, to clean by myself, to wash all the things that you quote unquote think that that's not woman's. None of that stuff is traditional woman's stuff like that, or like, it's all about being self-sufficient. Can you feed yourself? If you can't, I can't be around you. Number five, looks and shape. All right. Like I said, number 5. Men, we don't particularly. Your looks are there, and of course, as men, we are visual creatures. But it's not on the top priority list when it comes down to what a man looks for in a potential wife, girlfriend, or anything like that. The looks are there. If you got it going on, you got it going on. But it has to be more than that. Like those other 4 that I mentioned, the ones up top. If you can't feel those, your looks don't really matter. I've met some of the prettiest females on the planet, and their attitudes are trash. Their attitudes are ugly. Just like, ugh. As soon as you start talking, when you want to cap on another girl that you don't even know, and look at that girl. I was like, what'd she do to you? Your attitude makes you jacked up. So if you are not on the first 4, your looks don't really matter. Like I said, I've seen the best of the best, and I'm just like, their mind was somewhere else. Let's keep moving. Number 6, her career. What can I say? Man, we don't care about what you do. We don't care about what you do if we're interested in you. I could date a woman that works at Checkers or McDonald's or Rally's or KFC. You're a good person, it doesn't really matter. Men don't care about stuff like that. You're what you do for a living. If you're a lawyer, if you're whatever. If you have a job making a lot of money, it doesn't matter. We don't care about any of that that stuff. We want to know what kind of person you are. You could be a person with all this money and be a trash person. But if you're not a good person, like I said, you're not a good person, I'm not messing with you. So like I said, you can work at the lowest income. You work at UPS. I met the mother of my child at UPS. I worked at UPS. So it doesn't matter. If you're not a good person, it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. So your career does not matter. It just doesn't. Number 7, your education level. I don't care about how many degrees you get. Now that stuff even matters. That doesn't matter to men either. You got 20 degrees. It doesn't tickle my fancy to be like, oh man, she got a degree in this. Unless it's economics or something like that to help us grow and build our fortune and build this legacy and build this worth. I don't care. It's like we don't care about those things, because the thing is, if I'm protecting, I'm providing, and I'm trying to do as best I can as a man in particular, it's like we don't care. You can throw them degrees in my face, and I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And to go further down on the list, how much she makes. Men, we don't care about how much money you make. You can throw them numbers in somebody's face. Men, we don't care. Like I said, you could be working at McDonald's or Checkers or whatever. It doesn't really matter to us. I don't care if you're making all the big figures. It doesn't matter to us. But for some reason, you keep throwing it out there. Like, I make this, and I need someone to make, like, okay. Like I said, you're going to lose a good man if you're sitting up here throwing what you make and the education, all that stuff. It doesn't matter to us. We don't look at those things when it comes down to, it's not a priority thing that we look at those things as saying, oh, it's just going to be a potential good wife, a good girlfriend, a good woman in our lives. That doesn't matter. And at the bottom of the list, willingness to please you sexually. Now, out of everything that I mentioned, how you please, if I feel like I'm being pleased sexually, is the last thing that we look for, that men look for, a potential wife and girlfriend. If it's some random stuff, then that's all you see. That's like, please me sexually, because I don't see anything else with you except just trying to smash. So get it out of your head. Yeah, I'm just saying, we just don't care. We don't care. It's not a top priority for us. So get over it. Yeah. So once again, I'm just letting you guys know, this is my list. This is my personal list. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna show you the official, post, and I'm gonna run down the numbers on my list. So out of those 9 things, this is from the most important thing that men look at And the least important things, that's going to be at the bottom. So number 1 is most important. Number 9 is least important. So we're going to work our way down. So here's the list again. Here's the list. Here's the official list that you're going to post. Okay. Now, so here's mine. Number 1 priority is how she makes you feel. Appreciated, respected. Number 2, positive personality, mindset. Number 3, feminine, pleasant, classy, attitude, demeanor. All of that. Number 4, homemaking skills. Can't go wrong. What can you say? Number 5, your looks and your shape. Halfway down the list. Like I said, they're getting least important. Number 6, her career. We don't care what you do. We just don't care what you do. As long as you're a good person, it's all good with us. Education level. We don't care how many degrees you get. We don't care what you're doing and all of other type of stuff. Not saying it like that, but we're gonna support it. But we just, those things are like, okay. But to throw it in your face, well, I got this. Doesn't work. Number 8, how much money she makes. We don't care how much money you make. We just don't. So just get over it. It's just, I don't care how much bread you got. You're not gonna spend it on me. So why we tripping for? What we talking about? And number 9, at the bottom of the list of what we look at, is your willingness to please us sexually. Last thing on the list. We don't care about all that. It's like, yo, if we can do the do, that's cool. But the thing is, y'all honestly believe that my number 9 is the top of the list for men. You gotta please us. We don't care, dude. Like, it's for somebody that, if it's just some random try to smash, that's something different. But if it's somebody that you see as wife, girlfriend, just somebody that you want to have a family with in the future with, that's not a priority. All the first things from number 1 all the way down, those are our priorities for us. Those are the things that we look for. And like I said, I'm sorry to disappoint y'all, because the BBLs that don't trip, we don't trip on it. The fake breasts, we don't trip on none of that. The crazy eyelash joints, we don't care about none of that stuff. You got to be good peoples. We different, and it's the reason why we're different. We look at things differently. So accept it or don't. When you think that your body's gonna get you, lend you that husband or whatever, like most men are like, yo, we ain't feeling it. And the thing is, let me classify the whole real thing. It doesn't matter what a man thinks, what he does, he's still a man. Same thing about a woman. No matter what she does and says and all this type of stuff, she's still a woman. So the real man, real woman thing, it doesn't matter. You are what you are. You're a woman, you're a man. So the thing is, in my case, here's my list. I'm sticking to it. You don't like it, then I'm not your type. So on that note, I want you guys to be safe. Don't start no trouble, unless it's good trouble. Keep telling y'all, what's your numbers? Get the post. I'll show you the post, and then you put down your numbers of the ranking of from the most important to the least important. And let's discuss. I see you when I see you. Grind is real, y'all. Be safe. Peace.
REKK Report.